Hi, this is Nelmi. Today I'm going to show you how to create a color ID map that can be used in your 3D modeling program like Substance Painter, Unity, wherever you need to use a color ID map. And this is a quick way in Marvelous Designer how you can do it. Okay, so here I have one of my latest projects that I'm working with. So as you can see, it's just a normal white color. And now I would like to add, start the process of the color ID map. So this is a very quick, really very easy process to use. So what you do is, first of all, I make sure that I have all my material zones set up correctly. In other words, if I want to put a specific color on each one of these parts, I'm going to make sure that I split it correctly here. So I go into the skirt, for example, and then you go into the property editor. You go right down where you have the material options here. And there's a place where you can put in color. It currently says white. And it also highlights it for you in orange here with an orange outline. So I'm going to select the color. Let's just make it make it an orange like that. And you can see it changes my skirt to orange. The next thing, I'm going to go to the skirt trim. Again, exactly in the same place. It's just underneath the displacement map. You'll see the color. I can just select from any color that I have here. So that's my skirt. The top, exactly the same. Let's make it a bright yellow. The trim of the top, you will not see this one now because it's got this trim here has been strengthened, so you won't be able to see the effect, but it is there. The waist, let's make it, just make sure you don't pick the same color every time, or one that's very similar. It has to be very distinct colors. Okay, let's make that one like that. Okay, so here I've got all my colors now allocated. You can see if you zoom in closer, that it's definitely all in. Here you can see the red. You just cannot see it in a 3D window. Okay, so if you click on the 2D pattern window and you click on the down arrow, you will see the UV editor. Okay, so here are my UV maps. Currently here is on the normal map. So I just want to change it to the base color map. And here you can see all the colors that's been allocated. Don't worry about this one here at the bottom. It's a stitch one. So actually, while we talk about it, let me fix it. So I go into the stitching tool. I just set delete unused. I click on the default one. You can see it's currently on a green. I'm just going to make it black. Okay. So now you have the color ID map here in your UV editor. So you can see here you've got the normal map. If you click on it, we don't want that now. We don't want the displacement. We want specifically the base color map. And then you export it. You have the UV snapshot, the bake textures, and remove the UV. So you go into here. You just select your path. You keep it in PNG format. So I just say color ID. Okay, you save it. I save it in 4K textures. You can fill the seams if you want to. You can just make it like 1 or 2. You just make sure you've got the diffuser selected and then you press save. Okay, you can close it. Let's go and find it in here. Here's my color ID map now. So what you can do, yeah, maybe the black stitches was not such a good idea. And I don't think it's too much of a problem. Okay, so then you go into Photoshop. Sorry, it's just loading. Okay, you take the map, you bring it into Photoshop. Because it's on a PNG background, it's PNG, it's got a transparent background. So I'm just going to go in layer, new fill layer, solid color. Use the previous layer to create clipping mask. Sorry, no, I didn't want to do that. Just go layer, new fill layer, solid color. Okay, fill it. I'm just going to make it black. Into OK. I'm just going to bring it down to the bottom, and there it is. And then you go layer, and you just go merge visible, and you file and you export, export as PNG. I'm just going to change it on here. Make it PNG. Okay. And you export. And I'm just going to replace that one. Okay, so if I go back, then there it is. Okay, so there's my color ID map. Now you can bring this into Substance Painter, and you can specifically select these colors, and you can just, it makes texturing a lot easier. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial, and I hope you learned something. Until next time, bye-bye.